MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
No matter what year your classic car is, it was built on an assembly line and assembled by a team of craftsmen. The bodies were fabricated by a team of coach builders. Now, coach building is a dying art, but there's a few fabricators across the US that are keeping that art alive. I'm here with Butch Lloyd of Lloyd's Originals, and he's doing just that. Butch, thanks for having us. Tell us what you do here.
So mostly I do metal fabrication, customizing the car when a customer wants to change it, make it unique. I usually do that for them. Also, we take stock replacement panels and make them fit the car. A lot of times they don't fit correctly right out the box. So with a little tweaking, you can make them look like they belong on the car.
Well, with modern coach building like you do, you can take a piece of a car that was never there and make it fit an older car or a different vehicle, something like this you were telling me about.
These are 55 Cadillac fender tops. The idea with this car, the stock headlights had no eyebrow. I wanted to add an eyebrow to the headlight. A lot of people use a 56 Chevy. I wanted to do something a little different, so I found 55 Cadillac. They surprisingly fit really well.
They look incredible, yeah. With
a little bit of slicing and dicing, the hardest area was right here in the front corner. You can make them work. The idea is to make it look like it should have been there.
Like it could have come from factory this way.
Yeah, so you don't want it to look like an afterthought or an add-on piece. You want it to look like it belonged.
Now, I know they don't make patch panels and reproduction panels for every car. Looking at this, I see there's a whole new firewall panel in here with some Sharpie on it. Is that something you're making from scratch?
Yes, so in this car, because of the motor and the carburetor setup, I wanted to have a nice reveal behind the motor. So I take a flat piece of sheet metal, Cleco it into the car, then shape it around it, use the Sharpie to kind of lay out the design that I want it to be. This particular firewall, the Sharpie will be put into the pull max and will be pressed to have probably a 1/2 inch relief. So there'll be pockets where all the squares are.
So the pull max is one of those tools you kind of can't live without.
Yes, it definitely allows you to make a lot more panels.
Yeah. What other tools do you use that you kind of couldn't do this job without?
Definitely need an English wheel, vanishing hammer, and for me personally, my welder.
Yeah, the welder seems like that's the piece that ties everything together.
Yeah, without the welder, I couldn't do any of this. So
that's fantastic. Do you use a lot of bead rollers as well?
Yes, bead roll. You can make some pretty cool designs and also shape some panels with it as well. It is definitely a tool in the arsenal.
Thanks for having us. As always, any questions or comments, hit us up right here at MotorWeek.